And we are ready to go. Game number 2 now underway here at the Grange for BFA Sports. Doug Stasic, I'm Han Solo, as my BFA Al Fisher, a.k.a. Chewbacca, is up in East Rutherford. And we got a good one, as the on-deck Dogs will bat first against the Baseball U Central PA 17U squad. And leading off for on deck is number 27. And Chung with a nice hit right up the middle. He needs no introduction. Just, I'm a hitter. That's how he wants to be known. He's starting at second base today, but finds his way on first here in the top of first. And that'll bring up number 42. The left-handed hitting number 42. And that is Danitz. Sammy Danitz, the shortstop center fielder pitcher, standing at 6'1", sophomore. .66-mile-an-hour breaking pitch. And that ball is smoked foul just over the third base camera. It's tough assignment for my better half. She's doing a fine job on the third base camera. Luckily, she has no reflexes. All right, the starting pitcher on the mound for Baseball U Central PA is Ty Houts. I mentioned during the defensive portion of the showcase. We gotta get the James Madison coach to move to the left. All right, pickoff move, well executed. So, yeah. So Houts. That's good. That's good.
Super. Let's just call timeout and go on the field.
You want to?
Just call time.
All right, moving right along here. That ball is peppered foul, third base side.
You ready, Bill?
There is Dinitz. Yet again, could have a good battle going on against Houts. And there's a hard ground ball shuffling over to second base, making the 4-3 put out. Nice job to see him stay down on the ball.
Boy, way to work.
And get it over. All right, so the umpire crews are here. Westchester's finest. Glad he's off the hook. Gonna go to the Spirit of Halloween store. Want to be an umpire for Halloween, that is.
I've done those up for a while.
All right, so now the right fielder, Luis Candelaria. Candelaria, Jr. Working against Houts. And he flares one out to right field and making a great, outstanding catch. Is the right fielder. Maybe we'll get lucky. And that is number 8. All right, ready to go. Bottom one, Jacob Smith is on the hill for the on-deck Dogs. 6'3", 185-pounder out of Chichester. And he's going to go up against number 22, the starting pitcher, Ty Houts. Houts with a hot bat last weekend. And ball gets away from him. That ball flied out to deep center field. Going to get over the head of the center fielder. And that will result in a stand-up double. So Houts, you'll see here on the side profile, good swing. And the ball just kind of kept carrying. He went down low. Managed to poke that one just over the outstretched arms of the center fielder. Vanini, he could only turn and watch. So Central PA's number 39, Chase Brush. Oh, a bunt. Don't see that every day. And he bunts for a single successfully. Oh, forget about the potential sacrifice bunt. Drop one and show off the wheels, and indeed, Brush out of Central Mountain High School, the pitcher outfielder. Important skill set to have, especially if you get in a PO situation. Forget the PO power. I want to see the National League lay down a bunt. Can you do it with 2 strikes? That's a real skill. Cruisin' Stover, third baseman, middle infielder. And that ball is going to get by. Wild pitch will score a run. Houts makes his way back to the dugout. A couple fist pumps. He was wheeling around the bases. But going back to Cruisin' Stover. This guy right here, absolute beast mode when we saw him in Lancaster. You know, he looks like a third baseman. He's built like a third baseman. More importantly, nothing phases this guy. I mean, he's the kind of dude that you line up and you want to hit fungos at, and he's like, hit him harder, hit him harder. That's just the way that this kid is DNA. Hey, why not? Stroke one into the left center field gap. Here comes the throw all the way home, and it looks like they're going to score yet another heads-up base running by Cruisin' Stover to boot. Central PA, they are coming out to swing the lumber. And again, nice piece of hitting, inside-out swing as he lifts it into left center field. A little Oppo Taco action. Kogan Metzger. Chases the first high fastball, 76 miles an hour. That ball misses down low. And going back to Metzger, real nice job. You know, can play first and third. Saw him at first quite a bit. And he did a little bit of a good job from a pitching standpoint. Certainly has that frame that you would want in a first baseman. Potentially, in my opinion, I think you'd see him play a little bit of right field. And that ball gets away, and Stover eases into third base. And this is just a spot here that Jacob Smith, the freshman, needs to just take a deep breath. Hit the reset button, find the zone, trust your defense. That ball gets a little bit away from him as well. Yeah. And again, gotta feel for our guys in the spot. These younger guys, a lot of them, first time they're playing in front of some of the college coaches and having the video on in front of them. Matter of fact, saw a game, our last one with Lenahan. Lenahan came out, struggled a bit in the first inning, came back out in the second, and he was locked in and then ended up retiring 5 of the next 6 batters in a row. So Metzger makes his way to first, and now runners at the corners. It's going to bring up Broadzina. And he is the 5th and final batter of the frame. Good job there by the catcher. Starting this one for the on-deck Dogs behind the dish is Matthew Shepard. Shepard, the sophomore. This as a catcher and outfielder out of Sun Valley High School. That ball is fired down to second base, but not in time. Metzger swipes the bag. So it's a 3-0 count to the big unit here in Dakota Broadzina. So Broadzina, not to be confused with Bronzina, the fish. And he is batter number 5. He'll touch first base, and we will reach a break. We're through 1, game number 2 at the Baseball U Philly Team Camp on BFA Sports. Ty Houts, he is back in the house, at least for inning number 2. Nice base knock in the last frame and a good outing on the hill. Houts again out of Penns Valley High School. And first batter he will face is number 24. And that's Jake Koenig. Koenig, the second baseman outfielder out of Penncrest as well. How about this? 4.07 GPA. So Houts likes to pitch at a high tempo type of pace. That one fouled straight back into the screen. I gotta tell you, my producer Ryan Schumacher, we spare no expense at BFA because I mean this pocket radar tripod that we came up with the duct tape, it is classy. Swing and a miss. He gets Koenig on the strikeout. Great changeup pitch. 66 miles an hour. Just really good tempo. Repetitive arm slot, stayed with the same stuff as his fastball. Man, look at that 12-6 fall off the table.
I'm not going to tell him why.
So Dominic Vanini, center fielder today for the on-deck Dogs. He's out of Archbishop John Carroll, the junior. And he pops one up right out to center field, and not a problem making that play is number 31. I mean, it was 21, Zach.
Got lunch, Rasalla? Huh? I know. You'll eat that in 3 seconds.
Ooh, that ball is fouled as it goes to the left-handed batter, Ben Pannoni. Pannoni had a Penncrest, 6'1", 200 pounds, another sophomore. Again, younger crowd today.
That place is unbelievable.
Called strike on Pannoni. A ball chopped foul over towards the first base dugout. Stays on the ground. Oh, that pitch just missed. Houts showing off the arsenal of off-speed pitches in this frame.
Sitting on like the thing where they make all their food and shit. I just took it off and made it. It took like 10-15 minutes, but it wasn't ready to go.
Another ball chop foul over by the first base side, and Houts showing some confidence, not afraid to pitch the contact. Doing a good job of flooding zone. Now mixing it up. So he's got about a 15-mile-an-hour differential in velo between his fastball, some of his off-speed stuff. But that 12-6 curveball that he throws as a put-out pitch is disgusting. All right, 2-2. He's got a good battle going on with Panini. Pannoni. I guess I got Panini on the brain thinking like, hey, lunch. Well, that was a little too far inside. And Pannoni debating, hey, can I hit? Yeah, I'd like to hit. I'm here to hit. Gets the nod from University of Scranton coach. Likes what he's seeing. A little bit of grit, a little bit of toughness. It's definitely unique calling a game without my brother from another, Al Fisher. I feel like I'm like Will Ferrell in Old School. Where's my boy Blue? Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Houts. A little bit of sauerkraut on that one. He got him. And you'll see it here on the BFA replay. Again, good location, good movement, repetitive arm slot. We head to the bottom of the second. All right, Jacob Smith comes back for a second inning of work. The diaper dandy, a.k.a. the freshman, listed at 6'3", 185 pounds. Seems to be a favorable tape measure. Ball is up and out of the zone. The first batter he will face in this frame is number 43.
Yeah.
And that is Wyatt Coakley. Coakley at a Bald Eagle Area High School, the junior. Third baseman and a pitcher. Saw Coakley on the hill in Lancaster a couple weeks ago. Did a good job. Threw a lot of strikes. Decent work with his secondary pitches. Didn't seem to be phased either, as I recall, with runners on base. And he walked them. So number 8 is Dallas Alexander. Alexander, the nice defensive playback of the first. And you can see Smith checking the runner at 1. Good pitch, good location, and a good call. All right, another walk here by the patient crew from Central PA. So coming to the plate now will be number 25, CJ Kellogg Long. Kellogg Long out of Bellefonte, catcher outfielder. And he drops the bunt. So Central PA breaking out the small ball routine, trying to get some of this on video. Let the coaches kind of understand how they execute in a situation. Might want to try to bunt a runner over here. And squared again, but Kellogg Long trying to get that bunt down. A little bit of a challenge right now. So it looks like most likely he'll now be in a position he's going to swing away. And that ball is popped up over to first base. And that ball, they're calling it foul. Take another look at it, and kind of loses it a bit in the sun, and you'll see it drops foul indeed. So Kellogg Long, he's got another life here. Steps off, trying to keep everybody honest. Gonna try to roll a ground ball here. And that ball bounces right off the screen, and that throw is on the money. Let's see if we can check it out here, but I think it was a little late on the switcher on that one. Campers. I was so amazed that the ball bounced right back off of the screen. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. And he was like playing wall ball in the schoolyard. Hey. And he struck him out. So, good rebound here by Smith. Thought that was a great hose there by Shepard. But Empire City got there underneath the tag. Another ball pops away as Dylan Wagner now. Dylan Wagner, 6'8", 240 pounds, and believe you me, he looks the part, every bit of it, of being a big man over at first base. Wagner fouls that one off, out of play. Now, it's kind of tough when you're a target as big as a guy like Wagner. You think of the strike zone, how much area he's got to be able to cover with the bat. Especially at this level where the strike zone's a bit bigger, as it already is. And that ball in the dirt, but no harm, no foul. The runners hold. Quick first step there by Shepard. We saw Shepard head on a swivel play as he got a great throw down to third base, but the call maybe wasn't so great. Smith delivers another one in the dirt. Shepard continuing to get an opportunity to show his blocking capabilities.
Someone called in while I was there. They wanted 150 to go boxes.
Probably said no.
So to bring up the left-handed hitting Tyler Serb. There is Serb. That's a called strike on Serb. One got a little bit behind him. And Serb will also end up being the final batter of the frame. I will give Smith credit. He's not holding back anything. He just keeps on throwing unfazed. And the young player here taking it out of himself. So again, he's got to walk away from this one, do some review of things that he was doing, make adjustments, and move on. I mean, that's the life of the pitcher. It is a very lonely island out there. Gets Serb swing through on strike three. Shepard inside with the throw, and that'll end the frame. So 5 batter max here in the frame, and we will switch sides. And we're back as Kogan Metzger takes the mound.
You know how to know me well. But you know what? Never been close. Never.
Metzger out of Montoursville, first baseman and pitcher. Southpaw. So, this dude, bit of a unicorn as you see the left-handed pitcher pop up. Metzger, first pitch in 68 miles an hour as he takes on the catcher, Matt Shepard. Shepard, one heck of a job defensively in the last inning. Puts a swing on that one, pops it up, foul territory, third base, and making the play. Telling you, you're going to love this kid, third baseman. Number 27, Cruisin' Stover. Just something about the way this kid plays the position. I am a big fan. All right, I'll bring up number 96, another catcher for the On Deck Dogs team. And this is Connor Frisch. Frisch out of Brandywine Heights Area High School, catcher and third baseman. Stands at 6 foot, 160 pounds for the sophomore. He leaves that one up and out of the zone. 2-1 quickly. As Metzger works at a little bit of a faster tempo. Some of the other guys we've seen thus far today. And Metzger called strike, paints the corner. Little bit of Sherman Williams action this frame. All this corner painting we got going on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. I don't have ESP, but I was preaching about Metzger's secondary pitch, and he delivers yet again. So, nice job there by Kogan Metzger. First pitch swing. Trying to go to the hole, but not going to be in time. So the first pitch swing was Michael Evans. And just like that, we head back to the top of the lineup. And this is another guy that would attack the ball early, swung at the first pitch, and that was Chris Chung. Chung, the junior, 5'8", with a 3.96 GPA. Looks like they're going to recycle some of the balls here. So Metzger gets him leaning, but still able to slide back is Evans. That ball fouled third base side, up and out of play.
Yeah, I heard somebody yell Michael.
So Chris Chung trying to get things going here and be a catalyst for the offense. But thus far, no one's been able to have an answer for Metzger's good off speed. Called strike. Chung with a kind of a chuckle to the umpire, kind of wondering how that all played out. But again, it's where it crosses, not where it lands.
Probably called Big Frank Nicolosi.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Metzger finishes the frame in style, rings up another victim. And we head to the bottom of the third here on BFA. All right. Jake Pearson on the hill for the On Deck Dogs, the pitcher outfielder at a Great Valley High School. Junior. Stands at 5'10". And the hard swinging Ty Houck, Mr. Do-It-All, misses on that first pitch, so quickly Pearson has a 1-strike advantage. Evens the count at 1-1. Good swing on that pass there. Ooh, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Number 39 out is Chase Brush. Brush out of Central Mountain. Ooh, 78-mile-an-hour fastball. Swings through that one.
Really? Who's the guy at?
So yeah, because he probably called to see if it was real. And we found out who it was. Better let him go.
You give me that card?
No.
Now 2-1.
Chung's part to let go.
Is that PA too? That's even good.
He'll probably do it.
Oh, the local cop down here. Don't get pulled over, you're gonna win that. Yeah, that's inevitable.
So worried about having cars.
Here's a grounder. Good swing on the ball. But that'll be a nice put out. So good work over at shortstop by Sammy Dinitz. And quickly, 2 outs for Central PA. Pearson strives for a clean inning, and thus far, he has been on point. First pitch, in for a ball to Cruisin' Stover. And Stover hits one hard out into right field, and that ball is out of here. Touch 'em all, Cruisin' Stover. This guy continues to find good power in his bat, and you'll see that one fly over the wall. And teammates waiting for him after the BFA home run trot on the replay. And why not? So good, why don't we just do it one more time, Ryan? Here it is. He gets a hold of this one. We'll slow it down. Good extension, and he actually just went to the bottom part of the zone and crushed it. That was a hard-hit line drive. Takes advantage of the short porch like it's Yankee Stadium out here. Kogan Metzger working his magic on the mound in the last frame. He comes up with 2 outs. Fouls one over the first base side. That's a sky-high ball. Bounces off home plate. But fielding his position is the pitcher Pearson. So Pearson, other than that hard-hit line drive home run on the short porch that he had given up, Stover had a pretty clean inning. And he finishes it off here, fielding his position. PFP 1-3. We're through 3 here in Newtown. Kogan Metzger. Headed for a second frame of work. Taking a look at the southpaw. His secondary off-speed pitches are very deceptive. He's got good repetitive arm slot. Doesn't change a whole lot of things up. Gets his guys on the rope, and it kind of has them confused. And there it is. This guy, he just ends up floating it out there, and he's done this time and again. So it's kind of hard for me to believe this kid is still looking for a home, because I think he's still got a lot of potential from a prospect standpoint. All right, and he's going to face Sammy Dinitz here. And he's got Dinitz on the ropes, 1 and 2. Be interesting to see if he goes with the off speed or if he decides to try to challenge him and come upstairs. Oh, that foul tip. That might have hit the Al Fisher progressive jackpot. And Dinitz just gets out of the way of that one. Dinitz with a nice defensive play back in the second. Now full counts. One of the rare times we've seen Metzger, certainly in this outing today, be up against it, but he takes a deep breath as he resets. That ball misses. So Dinitz shows a little patience, and it pays off. He makes his way down to first. And I know it's my random thought of the afternoon thus far, but how about the on-deck Dogs going with the New York Mets look? It's a new look for them. Pretty refreshing. Kind of frightening, realizing that Noah Clement, the avid Yankees fan, assistant coach over at Wagner and a coach with On Deck, that he would agree to that. And I mean, like, staunch Yankees fan. So number 13 is Luis Candelaria, 5'11", 215 pounds. Carries it well, solid built frame. Got the good bottom half, baseball look. Look like a design potential pitch out. And the catcher, Dakota Broadzina, calling out a defensive instruction. Swing and a miss. Again, Metzger very confident in throwing his breaking pitches low and in the dirt, and tip of the cap to Broadzina as he handles them quite well. And that ball lifted out into straight center field. Going back, here comes the tag. Fake tag, as a matter of fact. Runner will hold on the fly out to center field. And that is number 39, Chase Brush. So Brush comes up firing, no hesitation. And that's right on the money. So you still have Dinitz at second base, garnering the attention of Metzger. And now in the batter's box is number 24. And that's Jake Koenig. Called pitch, low and on the corner. It's a pitcher's special. The Pencrest High School junior in Koenig. Don't really know that he agreed with that one. Swings through. He's got Koenig on the ropes. 0-2. That ball hit back to Metzger. Ooh, and he throws it away. We're going to run around the corner. Here comes Danitz. He'll score standing up. Good hustle. Look at this. Koenig all the way around third base on the overthrow. So on a ball that was hit back to the pitcher's mound, just rushed it. Just rushed it. You see he actually planted his uphill foot on top of that mound. Ball sailed on him. But you can see in the frame, and as we have a meeting of the minds, hey, Ryan, bring this back. But I want you to slow it down about halfway because I want you to watch Koenig in the background. So here's the play. Let the play go. So here's the throw. But now you're going to see Danitz come from third. Keep going. And I'll tell her to freeze it. Now look at Koenig. Koenig sees the ball. Now automatically, don't look at Danitz. Look at the top of your screen. Look where Koenig is already. He's at second base almost, and they don't even have the ball yet. Look, they're still chasing the ball. And then Koenig ends up at third base. This is a ground ball that was hit back to the pitcher. And this dude has his head on a swivel, and there's no first base coach. So these guys don't often get a chance to show off their baseball IQ or prowess. Doesn't show up on the stat sheet. But my man Koenig right there, that right there is a coach's special play right there, kid. So keep that going. Love to see that kind of hustle. All right, so meeting of the minds for Central PA is over. Dominic Vanini now, he steps in. Got a runner at third. And it's the first time we've actually seen a base runner against Metzger after that one wild play. And he starts it out by getting right back to business, throwing his off-speed pitch, 66 miles an hour, and now one strike. He had Koenig on the rope, 0-2. He has been ahead in every batter that he's faced through these 2 innings except for one. And he's got another batter down, 0-2. So Metzger. This is where a coach wants to kind of understand the reset button, right? What did you learn? You were down 0-2. You got him to hit a weak ground ball. Didn't go your way. Rinse and repeat. Bit of a waste pitch there. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So 2 down now. As on deck, we'll send a left-handed batter to the box. You know, the left-handed batter to the box. Oh, Missy doesn't have ears. That's why that trick didn't work. And the ball gets away. Here comes the hustling Koenig, and no surprise there. What's that kid's 60 time? Anybody know? We have it on a sheet somewhere? I'm going to find out. Because that dude was flying. All right, so now the bases are wiped clear. And number 17, Ben Panoni, 6'1", 200 pounds. Oh, 2. Now the count. Sweet. Oh. Okay. Yeah, man, Metzger is he has really had these batters on the defense, that's for sure. Well, he's taking his chances. Panoni's kind of laughing because he's like, man, I don't know that I can put good wood on that, which is really kind of the point. And I go back to Broadzina. giving his pitcher the confidence in Metzger to continue to deal. This kid's filthy. Tide Pod, sit down, spray and wash. That was dirty. Heck yeah. Go for it, Metzger. That was impressive. 2 innings of work. Not sure if we're going to see Kogan again in this one. If we don't, he's got a lot to be proud of. He pitched himself a very good outing. All right, break time. I'm going to stuff my face while we're away for a few seconds on BFA. He's back. Not to be confused with Jack Pearson of This Is Us, one of my wife's favorite shows, but nonetheless, Pearson seems to be a stand-up guy in his own right. Solid inning in his last frame, and he has got a tall order to get things started, and that is in Dakota Broadzina. I think Broadzina needs to update his height. This kid says he's listed at 6'2". Is it just me, or is this kid bigger than 6'2"? Anybody? Yeah? I think a little bit bigger than that. That ball bounces down against Broadzina. You know, we've sat through a lot of showcase baseball, covered a lot of ground. And I'm not I'm not trying to make a bigger deal of what I saw last inning, more so than others, but I saw one heck of a good pitcher in Metzger, and that display that Jake Koenig put on, and I think that's Koenig out in left field, from just a flat-out baseball IQ, hustle, and effort. It's old school baseball. We don't get a chance to see enough of that anymore. A lot of hype on the metrics and worrying about exit velo and certainly important things, but you see a kid like that just showed that much heads up without a base coach that was even out there. That was impressive. All right, it's now a full count. Pearson hanging tough, trying to keep Broadzina uncomfortable. Certainly with his size, he can change the game real quick with one swing of the bat. He fouls off another one. Broadzina. I think we're headed to an 8-pitch at bat here. Broadzina hammers one. Right center field. It's into the gap. They're going to pick Broadzina up. Back to the wall goes Dominic Vanini. And the big unit. There he is. He absolutely hammered this one. This one flies off the bat. Watch her fly. I mean, he went upstairs in the zone. Those are lightning fast hands. And you see that ball go all the way to the fence on a few hops, but that was a well hit ball. All right, Wyatt Coakley, number 43. Coakley, I'm imagining, is in the pitching rotation this weekend, listed as a pitcher and a third baseman. Hardcore swing there. Ball is fouled out of play.
I get it. I need your spread.
It was in Maryland. It was his first time doing it.
Ooh, another ball. Fouled off, out of play. Third base side. And he gets him. Punch out pitch by Pearson. Good job checking the runner. And that there is a surprise pitch. Or at least a look at surprise. So moving on. Now Dallas Alexander. Junior, 5'11", 175 pounds. And some pretty good velo here still in the second inning by Pearson. Seen him pop up at 78, 79 miles an hour. There's a called strike. And that ball popped up right back to the pitcher. Man, that looked like a sand wedge. Man, that ball right there had crazy backspin on it. Good heads-up play by the on-deck defense. Decided not to touch it because at that point, you kind of had no other choice because he's going to be safe either way. They play it safe, and when you know, just ends up being a foul ball. That ball gets away. No chance for a throw this time for Shepard. Ball's popped up, heads over to foul territory, and running out of real estate is the first baseman, Pannoni. But that was a good hustle play. Did you use the foot wedge? Oh, you used the brush. Didn't see that. Yeah, unlike our buddy Chris Losey. Good to see that. Ooh, tough to get out of the way of that one. Good hustle, though, by Shepard. All right, so we got runners at first and third. Shepard calling out a defensive play. And that's going to bring up number 25, and that's C.J. Kellogg-Long. Coach wants to make sure everybody's on the same page as he calls out a play. And first and third, either got a cut play or is the batter going to bunt? Try to squeeze one here. Runner goes, swings through. And there is no doubt Shepard got him with the hose. That ball lifted out to center field. Routine play, routine squeeze. Vanini records the third one of the inning, and that means we are through 4. All right, we are in the top of the 5th. Got a new pitcher on the mound in Dallas Alexander at a Central Mountain. And the first batter he'll face is the catcher, Matt Shepard. Shepard peppers one foul down the first base side. I got to tell you, I think Shepard has the largest towel in his back pocket I've ever seen. And apparently, the umpire thought so too. Well, listen, you can appreciate it, man. I mean, as the catcher, it's kind of like being the center on the football team. You know, you want to be prepared. It was just it was a really big towel. And him and the umpire having an exchange. So Alexander comes with the off-speed stuff. That one at 64 miles an hour. That ball hit to short. And that there is a good play on the slow roller. And who else? Hauk. Ty Hauk. Got another standout on the Central PA team. Hauk with the hot bat. Had a great couple innings on the mound. And we are moving right along. It's Connor Frisch, number 96. He comes in for another at-bat here. Sophomore. .79-mile-an-hour fastball called on the corner. As Frisch lets that second pitch go to make the count even at 1. Frisch showing some patience, not chasing the outside pitches, hoping that he can get something to come back towards him. If he does, not a lot of room on the line. Third base playing it kind of close on him. And on cue, he looks down the third base line, try to change things up a bit. Swing and a miss. Got a good battle ensuing here. Swing and a miss. He got him, struck him out. Good pitch by Dallas Alexander. Two outs now is Michael Evans. You see the put out pitch. Little profile shot there of that one. Here is Michael Evans. Alexander working at a up-tempo pace. And he gets him to sky that one foul. Just missed the BFA cargo trailer. Some of the coaches had asked me about the toy hauler, not here this weekend, because we're spread out like Texas. But looking forward to the hauler's return and one of the next events, Baseball U Philly, and that in itself is a great vehicle for even the coaches. Be able to review more video, talk up a little bit more about recruiting, meet with potential prospects. And he punches him out. So Alexander standing tall in this frame. Ends it with another punchy. We are now through 4.5. We head to the bottom of the 5th on BFA Sports. New pitcher on the hill for on deck. Jack, don't call me al dente. Listed as a PO out of Devon Prep, 5'10". He is a junior. First pitch up and in to Wagner. There's Dylan Wagner at East Juniata. Pitcher first baseman. Swings through and a foul tip and squeeze, now 1-1. Again, Wagner, big dude, 6'8", 240 pounds. And that one got a piece of Wagner. Certainly when you have that kind of size, makes you a much larger target. Not exactly as easy to get out of the way. That ball is fouled. 75 miles an hour. Last offering. Grounder, short, cutting through, shorten his throw. Textbook is the Nits. And you'll see him on a nice hard charge on the BFA replay. Perfect execution. And another great shot by Charles Hope. That ball is chopped, but foul. All right, so that pitch was fouled off by Tyler Serb. Serb out of Bald Eagle. That ball misses. So we're in the bottom of the fifth, and we have one more showcase game coming up for you. Probably about 15 minutes after the conclusion of this one. I think the webbing just snapped on Shepard's mitt behind the plate. So he goes and borrows one. As the father of a former catcher, I know that feeling. But if you happen to be in the South Jersey area, Mike's Glove Repair, man. It will get that thing back to you same day if you drop it off in the morning. And I'm talking like full relacing and conditioning. All right, that ball is grounded. Serve. He finds a hole on the right-hand side, and he is on base with a single. Nice job by Serb. Managed to open up that front side just a bit. Allowed him to get barrel and poke a hole. All right, so now Serb. He's being held at first. Pitch misses for a ball as Ty Houts comes in. Houts the kind of player too for me. If I'm calling the shots here, I'm going to try to let Serb steal, get him in scoring position, and then trust Houts can hit even if he's down in the count. I mean, that's kind of confidence and execution that I've seen from this kid. Well, that's a tough call, but a strike nonetheless. Runner goes. Here comes the throw, and Shepard, his second throw out of a runner on the day. We'll take a look at the BFA instant replay from our third base side. Here's a good angle and a good look at the throw, and he got him by a couple feet. Holy cow. No doubt about it. So I guess Coach had the same thing in mind, though, trying to get the runner in a scoring position, so I do like the call on the steal. Didn't play out, and now Houts will hit with the bases cleared. Punches him out. Strike 3 is called, and Dente, strong way to finish this one, helped out by his catcher, Matt Shepard. We head to the 6th here in Newtown. Dallas Alexander comes out for a second inning of work here as we start the top of the 6th. And the first batter he will face is Jake Pearson, who had a couple of nice innings on the hill in his own right. That ball misses away. That's a good off-speed, 65-mile-an-hour breaking pitch. Now 2 strikes on the batter. All right. Gonna remind everybody there's only a 1 on deck batter. And there's a ball. Just under it. Now to center field and making that squeeze. It's Chase Brush. So another good start to the inning for the lefty, Alexander. And he'll go to work against number 42, Samuel Denitz. And that ball is fouled out of play. And we got a grounder over to second. Nice play. Spin and not in time. But a good, outstanding effort out there at second base. And wouldn't you know, one of my guys, man, Cruiser Stover. Of course he's going to hustle. Look at that. All right, we got one out. And that first pitch swung, fouled out of play. Luis Candelaria. I should say Luis or Louis. Thought they had a runner going, but wasn't the case. You can see him over there hanging at first. And that ball bounces off the plate. It's in fair territory. They'll make the squeeze at one. So a good heads-up play by Ryan Wagner to stick with it. All right, it's Jake Koenig. Did I call? That ball's popped up. And I believe I referred to Wagner as Ryan as Dylan. So it's big Dylan Wagner down there at first base. But Jake, so Jake Koenig, outstanding base running about 2 frames ago. Takes that pitch way inside. Yeah, that's right. Billy Wagner was the former Philly and Met, since we're looking at the On Deck Dogs jerseys. Closer through flames, 103 miles an hour. All right. So good battle here between Alexander and Koenig. And that ball is skied up, up, and away, out of play. All right, so continuing to fight the good fight is Koenig. And Koenig flies out to right center field, and that'll end the inning. At least end the frame. All right. We're through 5 1/2. Head to bottom 6. here on BFA. Jack Dente here in the bottom of the 6th, the junior, continuing to go to work, and he'll start this inning against that man, number 29. I'm sorry, 39. My glasses are deceiving me. And that's Chase Brush. Brush. And that ball skied out into right center field, and a great diving play. Get busy. Dominic Vanini, look at him. Let this one play out, and then you're just going to see absolute fantastic effort and extension by Vanini. Oh, yeah. Web gem. Of course, you got to show the ball. A little style points action. Don Vanini. All right, first pitch called strike. Is to Cruisin' Stover. And that ball misses outside the zone. So Stover. Ends up drawing a walk. All right, so now Kogan Metzger. There's a good look at the pitcher. Had two awesome innings back in the 3rd and the 4th. Oh, nice shot out there into the left field corner. It's going all the way to the fence. Got some action at third base. That throw comes in high, but Metzger with a missile out to left. Metzger, nothing but smiles out at second base. Now moves runners second and third. And that nice inside-out swing. Who could blame him? So the catcher, Dakota Broadzina. We're ready to go.
We slide into second base.
Now 2-1 to Broadzina. And Broadzina, another ball he gets a hold of today, but got a good tag up, sacrifice fly situation, but Vanini makes the good play. Solid fundamentals. And that's the second time we've seen Broadzina square up a baseball quite nicely, get a job done. Ooh. Snap throw back to third. Shepard on point. Ball sailed kind of out of the way a little bit, but nonetheless a good heads up attempt to pick the runner off back at third.
That's how the whole thing started, was because of Williams' brother working him out and getting all the other pros to come work out. That's how they learned the guys.
Is that still open there?
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing.
That one misses. Now 2-1. To Wyatt Coakley. Coakley. He goes down the right center field gap. That ball is going to get down. It's going to score a run. And looks like that'll end the frame. So 5-batter max it is. We head to the final 7th inning right after this. All right, we head to the 7th. Dakota Broadzina takes the hill. He has done some damage with the bat. He's played very well defensively behind the dish. And, well, we're about to see him take the mound. Listed at 6'2", 200 pounds. First pitch is into Dominic Vanini, 81 miles an hour. Another 80-mile-an-hour pitch, called strike. Two balls and a strike. And Vanini, talk about defense. This guy's made a couple really nice plays out there in center field. Ball's fouled out of play. Did he get him? He got him. So, we got the end of that on the put-out pitch, but we can slow it down, see if he think he went through. Yeah, I'd say he did. First pitch into Panini, called strike on the hook. That one popped up at 82 miles an hour. Broadzina, he's feeling it. That ball is fouled out of play.
Took his helmet off and he's wearing it. I think the headband.
Now, if he had no gloves,
It's Broadzina. Winds and fires again. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 2 up, 2 down, 2 Ks. Brings up Matt Shepard.
Leave it in the bag.
So there is Matt Shepard. He gets him chasing. The old 57-mile-an-hour EFIS pitch. And Shepard pops it up, runs out of real estate off the dugout. Good hustle play.
Not there, not over there. Here.
All right.
You're off the list. Not there.
And he gets him on another check swing. That is 3 up, 3 down, and he strikes out the side. So this will be the final pitch to the top of the 7th. Gets the check, and Broadzina pretty pumped up about the result. We go bottom 7 here on BFA. All right, bottom of the 7th. It's time for Chris Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Nah, it's Chris Chung. He's been doing a nice job out there in the outfield. He takes the mound from Upper Darby High School. Pitcher, catcher, middle infielder. And that one clocked at 96. So Dallas Alexander is going to have his hands full in this one. All right, first pitch, hard grounder. Gonna hustle, gonna make a good play.
Cup of coffee and a donut.
Wow, way to go. Nice play over there by Luis Candelaria. So moving right along. 63 mile an hour. Here we go for CJ Kellogg Long. There's a look at Kellogg Long. Another grounder, good backhand. Here's the fire, 6-3 on the putout. Hard 90. He's not going to get there. Look at this play. Back-to-back good defensive plays by the Deck Dogs. And this one by Danitz. Sammy Danitz, third solid play of the afternoon. All right, now it brings up Dylan, don't call me Ryan, Wagner. So I did refer to Dylan as Ryan. It was just a couple letters. I mean, R-Y-A-N versus D-Y-L-A-N. It's true.
So if guys are looking over your shoulder, put 110 and later you put, you know, put the little line. Oh yeah, just drop it down. Drop it down. 110. I really like them, yeah. Oh yeah.
Wagner swings through the baseball. Text Joe.
Let's go.
So good battle here. Chung, 2 up, 2 down, trying to put him down 1, 2, 3. Wagner trying to be the spark. And that ball is grounded to short. The Nits. And that's the ball game. The Showcase 7 in the books. Game number 2 here at Newtown. We're going to step aside, rake the field, and we'll be back for the Saturday matinee finale in just a short while here on BFA.